I mean, I'll have to perhaps make a Greg Flicks documentary because there's so much to get into, including Togi challenging me, literally, to a race in my car. Coach Greg, and I don't know where to start. Togi's on a tear. I've watched the videos. I can't believe what's happened. What's transpired? And so, guys, here, you got to vote on what the title of this video is going to be. First, potential title. Togi Has Aids.
This is a problem.
Alternative title. Togi. Chlamydia confirmed.
This is a massive problem.
And another one? Togi. She ain't gonna let you hit, and by she I'm talking about Sarah Safari after spending $70,000 taking her out on a date. Or, perhaps the least likely to get striked from YouTube, Togi is back in debt, and so take your pick. From giving away cars, helping out the homeless, the cancer victims, Togi is a saint. And in the video, he calls out Coach Gress. Get turked, Greg Doucette. And so I'm sorry, Togi, but I'm the one you can trust. The guy that you need. The only person that's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. And so when people say you have a healthy heart, they're lying. You're not healthy. I mean, I'll have to perhaps make a Greg Flicks documentary because there's so much to get into, including Togi challenging me, literally, to a race in my car. He wants to race Coach Greg. Sometimes people, they're just jerks. They don't care about you. Now, Togi, he's not one of those guys. I hope he's given out free cars to other people. He's doing his best. He makes a lot of money. And so please continue to do the right things.
All right, ready? Take it off. In 3, 2, 1. Dinner! Boom! How fucking exciting is that? We're gambling! We're at Vegas!
And so Togi and Sarah, they go to Vegas. And so Togi, he's on his second date with Sarah, and he has to level up. The first date, he was out ice skating. And so on this date, he drives her to Vegas in his Urus. I mean, already, that is a big date. That's a big commitment. I mean, he must be expecting to hit. Immediately, he's gambling with her, $5,000. Who can do more chin-ups? And impressively so, Togi has legit chin-ups. All the way down, all the way up. It appeared he could go all day. And so he smokes her.
I'm natty, you know? I'm like literally like 100% natty.
You're not taking any tests?
Nope, 200 milligrams.
So you are taking tests?
Yeah, but not like test.
And later in the video, he says, well, maybe it's 300, maybe it's 600. We're not exactly sure. And so he's getting his testosterone prescribed by a doctor. Now, if you want to get your blood work taken, I am a part owner of Algo RX. They can get your blood work done. Qualified doctor is going to go over it, and you can get whatever that you need, whether it's enclomiphene or whether it's Cialis, Viagra, and so on. You can get them from Algo RX for significantly cheaper. And so if you're interested, click the link in the description, code Greg, 10% off.
Also, this is not a joke at all. My license is suspended.
Few moments later.
Parisville State Police, reason for the stop is your speed. Jump 108.
This is what I think is going on. Togi is making shit up. And this is what you need to know. Togi is highly skilled with the ladies. You might not be aware of this, but Togi knows exactly what he's doing. And so what he's doing is invoking the fear response from his women. They are scared. Hey, I don't have a license. What happens if we get pulled over? What if we get in an accident? Let's race, let's speed. He's throwing money on her. He's picking her up, dancing around with her. He's touching her, making contact. And so when a woman gets scared, the same emotional response occurs as when she's falling in love. And so it's very easy for a woman to think, you know, I'm scared and you caused me to do that. Maybe I actually love you. Am I falling for you? Do I like you? And so he's driving her in a Urus very, very fast and gets pulled over after telling her. If you have no license and a police officer pulls you over, do you know what happens? You get a ticket, they tow your vehicle, or you can in fact go to jail. And what exactly does Togi get? He's driving 108 in a 70. He just gets a speeding ticket. And so if he had no license, like it's been revoked, no insurance, whatever, they don't just say, here's a speeding ticket, drive off. That is not what happened. And so Togi, he has to be lying. There's no way that he has no license. There's no way he would get away with it. I don't have the time to go over the entire video. You can watch it on Sarah's channel if you'd like. But he takes her to the casino and loses about $70,000 with her gambling in the first 30 minutes. She says, hey, let's keep going. He's like, look, I don't have any more bandos. I'm out. Lays on the floor, having a good time. Hey, let's go and get a steak. He has no more money. And so that was a very expensive date. And Togi, here, listen, as your life coach, she ain't going to let you hit.
I've seen you on YouTube.
You see me? Oh, that's so cool.
I watch all the video posts.
Thank you so much. That actually means the world to me.
I mean, after losing the $70,000, he had a few $100s left to go. And so he gives it out to random strangers. One guy is about 80 years of age. Oh, I know you, Togi. I watch your videos. I mean, is this even real life? Togi made Sarah feel all kinds of emotions from the looks of it. LMAO. And trust me, that's what the women want. The roller coaster of emotions, the ups and downs, the good with the bad. This is what the women are craving.
You might be wondering yourself, what the hell Togi been doing? What the hell I've been up to? Why have I not posted in months? And to be honest, I've been chilling.
And so Togi's back from the road to $10 million, of which he made, I think it was around $4 million. He put a deposit on a house. He bought several sports cars. He has the chains, and he doesn't now know what to do with his money, nor with his time. And so he's decided life is boring when you have it made. When you're making bank, when you've achieved everything that life has to offer. Now, I would argue you could go into sports, reading, maybe become a cyclist like Coach Greg, or lift weights, perhaps date and fall in love, have kids. There's a lot of things you can do. But losing all of your money and going back into debt in order to have a challenge to get back out of debt is not one of the things that should be high up on your list.
People ask, does money make you happy? Yes, definitely. However, life has so much less potency when there's no urgency.
And so Togi is not lying. He's actually making a very valid point. You can't just give up and retire. He basically had it made, so much so that he didn't really have to work. He didn't really have to grind. And life got in the way. He was basically retired. And so notice, am I retired? I'm still recording videos. My friends are saying, hey, you have money. Why don't you just buy a house, go on an island, and spend your time on the beach? Do you know how boring that would be? That sounds miserable. 2 weeks on the beach, perhaps, sure. But I have to grind. I have to have fun. I have to take on challenges and overcome them in order to have some pleasure in this world.
It's pretty straightforward. I got a text from my accountant, technically like 4 months ago, that I owe the IRS $200,000 for my taxes, and I've not paid it yet.
Owing $200K to IRS is very telling of how much money that he actually owes. It says he isn't making $10 million, because if he did make $10 million, the IRS, I don't know what state he's from, but it perhaps is up to 50%. In Canada, it's 54%. And so if he only owes $200,000, let's call it about half, it means that you would have to make $400,000. Now, these might be quarterly payments, and so it's possible that he has to pay $800,000 in taxes. And so depending on his state, perhaps he may have actually made $2 million last year. It's possible.
Technically, I owe Amex. Bro, I'm such a piece of shit sometimes. I owe Amex $100,000. I got a spending addiction, bro. I just go to like Nobu every night.
Togi is spending money so recklessly, it's acting as if he's already saved tens of millions of dollars. But he's very new to this, and so he should in fact be investing some of his money in order to have a secure future. But, well, for Togi, that is too boring.
Joe Biden is sitting right there.
A lot better than when I went to go eat, I forget, at the place in Miami, and P. Diddy was there. I'd rather see Joe Biden.
Financial breakdown. I have, let's check the bank account. I have $477,000 cash money militia.
I mean, where did all his money go? You had 10 million, now you have 477,000. And so I'm thinking it was closer to 4 million, but perhaps it was only 2. I can't really keep track of how much money he's making because he says this, he says that. I can't figure it out. But he does have a lot of money, $477,000, along with a house and cars. He is essentially wealthy for his age. He's doing very, very well.
Which actually, I thought I had more. I don't know. It's not important.
He's basically the opposite of Mepsigram. She thinks she has no money. I'm like, babe, you know how much money you make? Go and look in your account. Oh, I had way more than I thought. I didn't know it had done that. I'm like, of course you did. And so most people I do think are like Togi. They have less money than they think. But if you're like Coach Greg and you're good with your money, you don't blast it all, you'll know exactly what you have.
I'll sit there and go to the casino, lose $200,000, giving money back to the bad guy, the casino. And it's like I could have changed a lot of lives with that $200,000, but instead I lost it on 6 hands of blackjack.
And so Togi, it's all about the dopamine. I mean, he literally gambles hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars each and every month, which gives him joy. And he knows that he's going to lose money. And so why just go to the casinos and gamble and lose all that money? You know you're eventually going to lose it. The gambling odds are set so that the casino is going to win. And so why give the money to the casino when you can give it to strangers or hardworking people in need? And so, hey, I'm all for it. Togi is giving away free cars, cash, and so on to various people. How can you shit on this guy for that? This is a noble gesture, and it's going to make him happy. And in this world, what better is there than being happy?
Like, I have no real problems. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I got food on the table. I'm blessed.
Debatable. Healthy? Debatable. Happy? Sure. Healthy? No.
If you bring somebody with AIDS, there's a 1% chance that you contract AIDS.
I believe it's 1% if you had relations with somebody who has it. But odds as a whole in the general population, it's 0.01%. I actually looked this up.
To be fair, either you got really unlucky or you baked an AIDS person raw 100 times. How did AIDS even get popular, bro? Why is it one of the most popular STDs?
Togi, AIDS is not a very popular STD. It's not very common. What is very common is chlamydia, and you know why.
But if I had AIDS, there's only 1%. I'd probably just go around crushing pussies, not telling no one, dogging everyone. If you get AIDS, you probably didn't.
He would go around crushing it on anybody and not tell them about it. I mean, this is a scary thought. And so we're all thinking Togi is the nicest guy in the world. He's giving away free cars. But imagine if he's giving away AIDS for free. Hey, you've only got a 1 in 100 chance. You know, he likes to gamble. And so why not just not tell them that you have it and see what they get? Are you hearing it, people? Now, it wouldn't be a Coach Greg video if I didn't plug Turk Builder Max. And so Togi, he's trying to be healthier. He seems to be drinking less, which is great, using less recreational drugs. Lowers his dose of testosterone. But if he wants to keep the gains and get locked in, Turk Builder Max or Turk Platinum, it's even better. This is what you need to lock in. So if you're interested, code Greg, 15% off. And remember, we're getting so many reviews coming in, and the reviews are absolutely amazing. People keep rebuying this. They're experiencing unbelievable gains in both in size and in strength, as well as how they feel. And if you don't believe in this, you're thinking, well, maybe it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, there's a money-back guarantee, and on top of that, a $20 gift card. And so you literally can try it risk-free. Now, if you've been scammed by Derek and other companies in the past, where you've bought fake Ajuga trichistanica, they promise it's Ajuga, but it's actually cyanosis and or other copycat plants, just send us a proof of purchase, and you're going to get 50% off. And so you get it for half price. And if that doesn't work, you still get that money back. And so what do you have to lose? Code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost your algorithm. Don't forget about the Momentous clothing line. It's dropping August 1st. If you're interested in that, of course, go and hit the link. Don't forget to watch one of those 2 bloops. And if you're interested in the cookbook, the training book, coaching plans by me and my team, as well as Algo RX for blood work and all your pharmaceutical medications, click the link in the description, and until next time, I am out.